Hey y'all, it's Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. It is beautiful here in Middle Tennessee. It is 85 degrees, so it is most definitely not feeling like fall here. This is part of living in Tennessee. You know, we really don't, it doesn't get cold here. Some years typically until December. Like, I know there's been Thanksgivings and I've wore short sleeves and fought my kids to wear their cute little outfits that I searched for, and it would be way too warm for them. So, you know, it really just depends. We never kind of know exactly how it's going to be. But anyway, nonetheless, I hope you're having a great day. I am loving my fall decorations. I know I did not get to do a home tour with you guys like I had wanted to, but we are still very much under construction from the water damage that happened in our upstairs. Our laundry room is upstairs. So the guys have came out and measured, and you know, we've picked the flooring, which is the same that we have downstairs. They just have not ordered it yet, and it's coming from California, so who knows how long it's going to take to get here. I just hope that we have a ceiling and floors by Christmas. That's kind of what I'm pushing for. But anyway, I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys a little bit about Christmas. Yep, we're going to need to say it a little bit louder. Christmas, y'all. I am a Christmas nut. I know that it's not even Halloween, but my mind is constantly in Christmas mode. I've been sort of planning Christmas since January. So I'm really excited about it, fast approaching. I love all the seasonal decorating and holidays, and you know, I really enjoy getting together and all that brings. But Christmas is my favorite. I think Christmas is my love language that I know so many people talk about. It is definitely mine. I love being a hostess for my get-togethers, and giving gifts and just the whole everything for the season. Definitely my family, we celebrate, you know, the reason Jesus is the reason we would not have Christmas without that wonderful blessing that was bestowed upon us. But we just enjoy all of it. I love the colors, I love the music, I love the decorations. I am a Christmas nut. So it's never too early, in my opinion, to start talking about Christmas. If when you see this, you just want to, nope, not watch it, it's way too early, you've lost your mind, I completely understand. But for those of you that have been planning and thinking and realizing that it's going to be here before we get here, I have just a little haul for you guys. It's several things, but it's not a whole lot. Well, it is a whole lot. That's kind of a lie. But I don't need any new Christmas decorations. I have several different color stories. A lot of them I'm not using at the time, and Christmas decorations are the last thing that I need to be out buying. But I decided in January that for my living room, my family room, and our kitchen, which is kind of one open space, that I really wanted to go with a more natural greens and, you know, like burlaps and just sort of a winter wonderland forest look, because that way I can keep it up through February. We did a winter scene last January and I loved it so much that, you know, I was like, okay, I still love my greens and my reds, but I kind of want to try this 1 year just to see. So in that, I still have plenty of decorations that I can do that. It's sort of how our master bedroom is. So we'll just be moving a lot of that down. We may not actually do a tree in our bedroom this year. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But typically my kitchen and my family room are traditional green and red for Christmas, and we have elves. It's kind of been my new thing. Past 4 years I've added elves in here and Santa Claus. It's very whimsical look and I absolutely love it. I'm not tired of that in any, you know, way, but I wanted to try something different here. So we're moving all of the red and the elves and to the foyer. The foyer is typically black, silver, and crystal. So we actually will not be using that color story this year. We're moving all the reds in there, so I'm excited about even planning how that's going to come out. We have a plant ledge in our foyer, so I plan on doing some really cute, super cute things with the elves and that. So stick around because you're going to want to see that. So in here, I change everything. I won't change the curtains this year. I actually bought these curtains with Christmas in mind, the white. But typically I change my curtains, I change all of the wall art, everything is packed up and changed. And in that, I have a gallery wall in my kitchen that if you watched my Decorate With Me video, you've seen. So I needed signs for that because I knew I would be changing that, and the red and the green and the elves theme just wasn't gonna work. And I also do my tier tray, and so I needed a tier tray that would kind of go more into the theme for this room. So I've been collecting a few things really since I first noticed Christmas to start to come out. There are just some items that if you wait for it to go on that 50% off at Hobby Lobby, that it's gonna get gone. And some things have already, with the 40% they've ran out of. So as soon as it went 40% off, and I don't know if I may have bought something before it even went 40% off, but I have started just every week collecting just a few little things, mainly just signs and things for my tier tray, but I will show you some of this. Now, in our color story in here, the plan was to do white and burlap and maybe a little galvanized metal, and then I made the mistake of saying, well, we should put the black and white buffalo plaid in. So my husband's kind of, I think all he heard was black, and so it's turning into a black and white with a little bit of burlap and natural. So this is going to be just like Fall Guys. I'm not really sure how we're going to pull this together. I know that he and I are not completely on the same page, and he turns his page every time we talk about it. So I don't really know how it's going to turn out. I know that it'll be beautiful because he does a fantastic job with our Christmas trees. Just a little disclaimer there, all of our Christmas trees that you're gonna see in our videos coming up, they are 100% him. I do not have the patience to fluff these trees and tweak these trees and wrap those lights. I just can't. I don't do it anywhere near as good as he does. And he is very precise about the hanging of the ornaments, and I'm sort of not. I'm like a kid. I just kind of want to throw it all up, and I like that fun part of it too. So all of our Christmas trees and anything that is climbing, any of the hard stuff, Greg does. So I will have to give him credit. I do not want you to think that these beautiful Christmas trees that are going to start popping up are me. They are me in that I might direct some of the colors and some of the ornaments, but they're him, and that's where he and I are just a great team, especially at Christmas time. And I will say he definitely takes the lead at Christmas. So I don't know if he's going to let me video him some, but this should turn into his channel at Christmas. But anyway, let's get going with this haul. So I got this cute little Merry Christmas house sign that's black with the buffalo checks ribbon. And I was thinking that, well, at first I bought it thinking I could put it on my gallery wall, but I cannot because it's a tabletop decor. It doesn't have unless I get Greg to, I could get him to put me like a little hanger on the back, and I may actually do that because I have a perfect spot for it to go, but I thought this would be really cute on the gallery wall, and it came from Hobby Lobby, so of course it was 40% off. Most of this I did wait. I really think there was only one thing that I bought that wasn't 40% off. I also got this. It's the most wonderful time of year. See, this is really what I was thinking when we started playing this. I like the natural wood. I like the simplicity of it. And so this will mix well with the blacks. I think it's going to end up being really pretty, but we'll just have to see how all that comes together. Again, that came from Hobby Lobby. Most everything, well, not most, but a lot of it came from Hobby Lobby. And remember, this is pretty much a sign haul. There are a few other things, but I was shopping for the tier trays and all that. So I got this cute little Merry Christmas barn. Came from Hobby Lobby. That's going to be adorable on a tier tray. And moving right along, have yourself a merry little Christmas. This green, he mentioned a couple of days ago that we wanted to incorporate the green. So apparently it's going to be black and white and this beautiful green. I love this green with some burlap, and I mean, it's going to be gorgeous. We're going to put a flock tree in here. It's going to be great. I know it is. Another cute little tier sign, joy, there we've got the black and white. It's gonna be super cute. And this one I couldn't walk away from. This girl loves Christmas. All of these came from Hobby Lobby. They are all 40% off. They are great for tier trays, or even putting like in bathrooms where you don't want a whole lot of decor. Just cute, cute, cute. I got this for a tier tray at Hobby Lobby, and it's in their mini tree section, just a little ladder. I thought, well, that's gonna be adorable on a tier tray. I bought this, and I don't know, like, it's not something typically I would buy, but it just kind of I don't know, I just felt like a little kid when I saw it. But it's just a little light up Christmas tree. It's kind of silly, but it's the green, and it'll look cute on a tier tray. So we'll see where that ends up going. Now, for, signs, we're doing signs. I have that big gallery wall to fill, so I did get this at Hobby Lobby, this Merry Christmas sign, black and white, and you can see the black Christmas trees. Now they have a ribbon with black Christmas trees that we plan on getting to add to the tree. And that's another thing. I don't like just go out and make a huge purchase. I wish I could, but I have to do it all very slowly, which is why I start buying things for seasons as soon as they come out. I get a couple of things each week, because we all do that. We all treat ourselves in some way, whether your thing is Starbucks, whether you like to go to the movies. We all have that one thing in our life that we allow ourselves to treat ourselves. Right now I'm going through a phase where mine is decor. It used to be clothes. I used to buy clothes ridiculously, but now I've kind of moved on to seasonal decor. I already had a ton, but I'm trying to change things up and add them. Now this sign, I saw it when they first came out, and I was not going to pay full price. I was going to wait till the 40% off, and I went to my Hobby Lobby to get it. As soon as Christmas went 40 off, I couldn't find it anywhere. I was just sick. I was so mad. We have another Hobby Lobby in another town over, but our Hobby Lobby was out. I drive like Granny Grunt. I don't like driving to the next town. The traffic's crazy. It was designed and laid out by somebody that didn't have any sense, and I just don't like driving down there. I mean, I will if I have to, and I do quite a bit, but just to run after work, I'm not going to do that. Well, I was in our Hobby Lobby yesterday, had not even planned on going. This is how good of a husband I have, and this is where I need to insert that song. He's one of the good ones. We had to go to Lowe's, and Hobby Lobby is right beside Lowe's, and he said, why don't we just go over there so you can do a walkthrough? I mean, it's right there. Now, most husbands will not do that. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm not going to say no to Hobby Lobby. So over in this section, way across from the store where they even have Christmas, like the opposite side, they had a few Christmas displays, and I found my sign that I was wanting so bad. Again, it says Merry Christmas, and I'm realizing that a lot of my signs say Merry Christmas, so I need to kind of make sure I don't buy anymore. But I love the green and the red together. These are the exact colors that my red and green Christmas that's normally in here is, and it will be going in our foyer this year. So I thought this will be perfect in our foyer somewhere, either on the ledge, or I don't know exactly where we're going to put it, but I was so excited to get this, and when I saw it, I knew I had to have it, and was just tickled that it worked out. So now, moving on to some Walmart finds that I have found. Sticking with the whole black and white, we got these adorable deer, and they were $6.50, let's just say that. And Greg is thinking about putting these on the mantle, so we'll see. But they were super cute. We have some really big, elaborate deer that we usually put in the dining rooms. We didn't have anything cute and whimsy, so these were perfect. And then beside, and I don't even know if I can get all these, I'll have to do 2 different showings. For the first time ever, we bought these little trees, these little fabric trees. They were super cute. I think Walmart's had them for a couple of years, but we just saw them. We thought, well, that'd be really cute to add to the black and white. The most expensive one was $2.50, so that's not bad at all, I didn't think, for little fabric trees. And we got these 2 as well, so we have 5 total. And he's kind of wanting to put all this on the mantle. I mean, we'll see. That's the funny thing about us. We plan stuff out and we change it so many times that we kind of forget the original plan. He also, he picked these out, these little metal ornaments with the black and white check ribbon, and one says Christmas and one says Merry Christmas. So they just kind of are going to fall right in with what we're planning on doing for the tree. And then I really liked, because it fits the green in, the Farm Fresh Christmas, and just the Christmas with the black and white. So super cute, still kind of simple, I guess, in a way, but it was just a way that we both were kind of incorporating and getting what we want. I also at Walmart found, and they have, I think they had 5 or 6 different little, but just this tiny little Santa Claus cup. I thought that would be cute on a tier tray. They have more. They have like maybe an elf, a deer, I don't know, they had about 5 different ones, and I don't remember what all they were, but I thought this was super cute. Now, moving more on into tier trays. So one celebration, or how can I say this, gathering, just at a loss for words, that I did it annually until I didn't do it last year because of COVID. I did not want to be the employee that went ahead and had the gathering and everybody got COVID. So I didn't do it last year, but I think it's all, it's gonna be fine for us to do it this year. But I do a cookie swap with my work family, and I invite them over. And if you don't know what a cookie swap is, what that is depending on how many RSVPs I get, I will, send out I think the most I've done is, I want to say I had them make 10 dozen one time. So you would, whatever your favorite Christmas cookie is, or your favorite Christmas treat that you can whip up a lot of, say like 10 dozen or 12 dozen of, you bring that. And so everybody that comes brings their favorite treat. And the idea is that you bring an empty platter and you go around and you take from all the different styles of cookies or treats or whatever. I don't suggest doing cakes or nothing that you can't break up and share into little pieces. But you leave with an assortment of homemade cookies. And so if you're not a baker and you maybe just have one specialty and you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen or a lot of money on all of the different ingredients that these delicious, yummy treats take, you're still getting to experience a huge assortment of Christmas treats, and you're just putting your time and money into one recipe. So it's always a lot of fun. We do awards where you can win most festive cookie, best cookie, the ugliest cookie, which I won the ugliest cookie the last time that we had it. Let's see, there's a few more things. I don't remember. I've got like 5 or 6 little certificates that I print off, but it's just a lot of fun. It's a great way to get together. You can do it with your church family, your family, your work family. It's just a fun way to get outside of whatever environment you're used to seeing each other in, and have, a cookie swap. And I'll have, refreshments, and we get to fellowship a little bit. So it's super fun, and the people that come enjoy it and look forward to it. So with that in mind, I have to have a tier tray for my cookie swap. I mean, because of our color theme that we're going with, it'll only be out for the cookie swap, but it's going to be super fun making it. So one thing that I found I think this came from Hobby Lobby, is a tray of cookies. Now it's an ornament. It's in the ornament sections. They have the two big, huge sections where just ornaments, but it is super cute. And so I'm gonna put that on my tier tray for the cookie swap. And then I ordered from Jane, a friend of mine texted me this one night. She's like, this is so cute, you have to look at it. And I was like, well, of course I have to buy it. It was a tier tray set kit, and it was for cookies. So of course I had to have it. This is a little cutting board. It says baked with love. Super cute. That's going to make an adorable little thing for my tier tray. Y'all, I'm realizing the lighting, it's starting to, the evening's coming on. So I might need to turn this light on. Let me see. That way it might give a little bit more light. I don't want to turn my ring light on, because when I turn that on, it never really looks good. So I apologize if you're having trouble seeing this. There's a little gingerbread cookie girl that came with it. The gingerbread baking company sign, super, super cute. That'll be on there, and it just keeps coming. It was a huge little kit. I didn't realize all this came with it. Love this. Christmas calories don't count. That is so cute. A gingerbread house. Let's see, what else is in here? Official cookie taster. How perfect is that for decor for a cookie swap? And then a gingerbread man. And last but not least, just a little garland for your tray. It is Christmas trees and like little stars, and snowflakes. Isn't that so cute? I love this. I was so glad that she sent this to me and I was able to get it. I thought that is just unique and adorable. I loved it. And then the cookie tray at Hobby Lobby, I mean, how perfect was that it all kind of matched. So speaking of, we're on the subject of tier trays. Now, I know I showed all this stuff from Walmart, but Walmart has out, not my Walmart. I had to go to my hometown an hour away. Now, I was already there. I did not just go there to go to Walmart. I went to spend the day with my mom and my sister, but we had some downtime, and I asked my mom if we could go to Walmart because I wanted to see if they had this. So Walmart has in their Christmas section this year tier trays. They had 5 different colors. They have a light brown, a dark brown, a black, a galvanized metal, and a white metal trimmed in black. So if you are needing a tier tray, they have them, and they're selling them for $15. Now, they were in boxes, so I did not get to see the quality. I have seen them put together on videos though, and they look like they are super cute, and they would certainly serve the purpose. They also have tier tray kits. And they had, my mom's Walmart had about 6 different ones you could choose from. I wanted all 6, but I tend to restrain myself when I'm around my mom and not act like a nutcase. So I only bought 2, and they were the 2 that I really needed or wanted. Let me make sure I don't need any of this. But this one is gonna be super adorable to go with my black and white theme on my tier tray. And it just says 2 little houses, home for the holidays. One with the little arrows, it's just black and the arrows, and the like cream and black bead garland. So these kits are selling for $9.88, $10. Super cute, love it. Had to clearly run an hour away to go get it, but I was just glad my mom was always willing to do some shopping with me, and it was just a fun time that we were able to have together. I also bought this one. Now, I will not probably use this one this year because it won't match the red. You know, I'm not doing the red in my kitchen, but every year I typically put out a cocoa bar, and I may still put out a cocoa bar this year if I can find stuff to do it in the colors that we're doing. But this is a cocoa bar kit, and it has the candy canes, the hot cocoa bar easel, which I loved, the little like Scrabble tiles that say cocoa, and then the sign reads Mrs. Claus candy canes. Loved that, had to have it. So that is the 2 that I purchased. Absolutely loved them. They're both $10. Cannot wait to get to use those. And I also got this little, it's an ornament, but it'll be great for either a tier tray. I could even hang this on my gallery wall whenever, if and when I bring the red back in here. But it was just one of the red truck. I love these little red trucks. I think they're so cute. Welcome to the tree farm, cut your own. It was 98 cents, a little ornament that you could use on a tier tray. You could put on your tree, or you could hang it on, you know, like a gallery wall. All sorts of things that you can do. Now, talk about an epic fail. Or we'll see. We're going to be able to use this. We're just not going to be able to use it for what we had, well, what my husband intended. I didn't order them. But he was wanting some, what does he call them? Bottle brush trees. So he ordered some from Amazon. Now, we both are bad about when we order Amazon, not paying attention to size, dimension, all of that stuff. And so he thought that he was getting some large bottle brush trees. But he didn't. He got some tiny little bottle brush trees, and he didn't just get 4 or 5 of them. he got like 30 of the green and about 30 of a cream color. And they are super tiny as well. And it was just one of those things that, I mean, yeah, you could go to the trouble of sending them back if you wanted to. But, you know, I was like, well, no, we'll keep them and I'll use them for tier trays. I've even shared some with a friend of mine who does tier trays. I was like, here you go. Let me hook you up with some little trees for your trays. So, you know, you can put these in cloches too. If you decorate the cloches, these would be great in a cute cloche. Or even in a lantern or terrariums. Like I decorate my terrariums around at Christmas time. So we will definitely find something to do with those. I'm just not sure what, or if we'll even use all of them. And my mom and I, when we were together, were at Goodwill, and someone had bought a bunch of these little cute wooden scoops and probably just needed one or two. So they donated the whole bag to Goodwill and we snatched them up. They'll be really cute in a cocoa bar. So have cute little thoughts for these. It'd be cute on tier trays as well. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is some garlands that we've purchased to where we're changing. Of course, the mantle is usually very elaborate. It's beautiful. It's going to be very different this year. I think it's still going to be gorgeous, but trying to look for those things that I could keep up all the way through the 1st of February, or at least, you know, right until Valentine's Day, depending on how I decorate that. I wanted garlands, and I want to kind of fix the mantle in a way that the majority of it can stay up. So I saw this garland at Hobby Lobby, and I mean, they sold, there's one piece left, and it sold, it was almost all gone before it even went 40% off. I did wait and get it at 40% off, but it is lamb's ear. I'm thinking that that's what it's supposed to be. Lamb's ear with these little white berries, and it's all got the, like the glitter to kind of make it look like it's frosted. I love this. As soon as they put it out, I was like, okay, I have to have that. Now to go with that, Greg bought some garland from Amazon, and we didn't really know exactly. I kind of think he thought that it was going to be a little bit darker than what it was, but it's cedar type garland, and it has these little berries. I don't know how well you can see, and it has little pine cones in it. And so we've got 2 or 3 of these, and we're going to add these to the mantle, and then maybe on the table. And I still want to use what we have up for fall. Remember, I was planning on using the pine cone, the brown. So somehow I want to mix all that together and see how all that's going to work. He also bought a wreath for the door that I have in the corner of our living room where I have our wheat wreath. We're going to keep that there, but we're going to change out and just put this simple cedar wreath. Now I say we're going to, I don't know if we'll end up, we may add a bow to it. I'm not really sure exactly what his plans are for this, but it's very pretty. I can tell just by what I'm seeing is it's not, the camera's not doing it justice, but it came from Amazon. It's very full, it's heavy, and it's just a really beautiful cedar wreath, very simple, which is kind of what I wanted to keep things. So we'll see. He may put a bow on it. I'm hoping that we don't pack it full. I'd like to keep it just really simple. So we'll see, who knows. Now, I forgot, there's one more thing. Now this is, I think, no, I did wait till this went 40% off. So you know I like ladders. I have a blanket ladder that I turned into more of a shelf thing. I have a blanket ladder in my bedroom. But with putting the red and the green in the foyer this year with the plant ledge and just having all the different elements that I can decorate in there with my elves, I had to get a red ladder. And it's not huge, you know, but I think the ideas I have, I don't know, for some elves climbing up it to stack presents up on our plant ledge. I don't really know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna fix that, but I know it's gonna be super cute, and I was so excited to get this, and it matches, of course, perfect with that sign, the Merry Christmas sign that I just showed you. So, if any of this looks interesting to you, anything at all, you will have to stay tuned to my channel. When I said that we start decorating November 1st, that was not something just to get you to subscribe or start watching. We really do. And I'll explain that because I know I've had some people ask, that's awful early. So my husband is in retail and he goes to 6-day work weeks. And because of the amount of decorating that we do, it's not something we can do in a day. It usually takes us a couple of weeks to decorate. And so we try to get it all done before he starts his 6-day work weeks. Because if you've never worked retail at Christmas is a beast. And on that 6th day, that one day that he's off after working 6 days, he is exhausted. And the last thing that I want to do is ask him to climb a ladder to hang snowflakes or string lights or anything. I try really hard just to not dictate that day off for him to be able to do whatever he wants. If he wants to shop or decorate, that's up to him. But if he wants to rest, then, I try to be extra loving during Christmas time for him. We both love Christmas so much, but his job definitely, makes it to where I know he's always in a hurry for it to be over and he just wants to get back to normal. So that is why we decorate so early. He's off. He actually has a week off. In 2 weeks he takes his last vacation, so we'll probably start decorating a little bit prior to November 1st. It's just because we have time to do it. We do love Christmas and I'm fine with it being up, but I understand and I realize that a lot of you think that is insane. It is just a time thing. So definitely stay tuned and be looking out for these videos. We have a DIY that is in the making. He has made a huge sign to go above our fireplace, but he's not quite finished with it yet. And I'm excited and happy to kind of reveal the hard work he's put into that. We will decorate the dining room and living room. They do a very different color story. They stay yellow. So if you're curious as to how yellow, they're white trees, but decorating how it would look with sunshine yellow, you're gonna have to watch that video because I think you'll be impressed with what a beautiful job he does. This year, my children have put their foot down, and they're not children, they're 23 and 19, but they have put their foot down. They do not want Christmas trees in their rooms this year. Their rooms are not huge. They're probably an average size bedroom, and they're grown and they have grown people things in their room, and there's not a lot of room. Whenever I did force a Christmas tree in there, I could see where it kind of made them miserable. My poor kids will probably not put Christmas trees up when they get their own homes because they don't love it like we do. I would imagine if we didn't decorate, they would probably be over the top, but we've been this way since we first got married. Our tree that is actually in our family room, we've been married 28 years in February. So this tree we bought while we were engaged for him to have in his apartment because he didn't have anything. And so this is its 28th Christmas. And we don't have the heart to get rid of it. It even, as much as we like to decorate, when you see this tree, you wouldn't think that we would have it up. It tilts just a little bit. Not, I know it's tilting. It's so old. It's one of those that you put the branch by branch. They're color coded. I don't know if any of you remember those. But I don't know. The tree just has sentimental value. We're talking about, should we replace it? Should we do something different this year? Should we, invest in another tree? Because trees are investments, some of them. Let's be honest. So I don't know what we'll end up doing. I like to joke and say, well, let's see if it can make it to 30 years and then maybe get rid of it. But who knows? I don't know. We may just move it to an area that's not seen as much. But anyway, there is lots to come. I may do some baking. I do a lot of baking and cooking during the holidays, so I may incorporate some of that. And just not that anybody cares. My husband kind of said, you probably need to put your makeup on and fix your hair. I'm on vacation. This week, I go back to work Monday. I've been on vacation for a week. And it's been a great week. I've got a lot done. I was able to visit with people I don't get to see a lot. But I love being dressed up with my makeup on, but I also am very comfortable in my own skin, and I'm fine having my hair air dried, my glasses on, and no makeup. So I hope that when you come to visit this channel that you're coming for decor and you're not thinking, well, she looks rough as a corn cob. It just, to me, I just don't care. It doesn't matter. And it's fine. If you do care, like if you're like, I would never be seen on potentially the world turning in and seeing you, for me, it just doesn't matter. I don't really care. And it's easier. Like, I didn't want to take the time to go put makeup on to do this video to show you, because I needed to get this video out. Anyway, just had to throw that in there. He had made the comment that you might, look decent. But I think I look fine. I'm at home. I'm at the end of my vacation, so I don't, I'm fine. So anyway, let's end this video here. I hope you all continue to have a great weekend and a fabulous week next week. I do not know if I'll have another haul video. Like I said, I don't have a lot to buy. I do need to get a few more signs for my gallery wall. So I'll be happy to show that once I get all of that. And it's just not going to be much at all. I'm even looking at it now and playing around. I really just need two or three little pieces. And then we will get into our Christmas decorating. And just like fall, we will take it room by room. We do do our outside after Thanksgiving. We don't want to be those neighbors. We try to be very cautious of, things that we do outside. So anyway, stay tuned. I hope you look forward to those. I hope you love Christmas as much as I do. And if you don't, who knows? You might after watching me this Christmas season. All right, guys, that'll be it. Y'all have a great, great day.